Alright guys, it's your boy EUC Wheeler here. Probably seems a little bit soon, but 1,000 kilometer Lynx S review. Alrighty, so here she is. She's beautiful, isn't she? She's bloody lovely. Lovely. Give it a little look around. Of course, if you're in the USA, you can get yours from Next Gen Mobility. Or if you're here down under, E-Riders. E-Riders is the place you want to go to buy a wheel in Australia. Best service you'll get down under. Great retailer. Good to support them. But like I said, if you're in the USA, Next Gen. Cheapest wheels you can get. Great service. Can't go past them. But anyway, back to the wheel. 1,000, just over 1,000, which is 600 miles roughly. Give or take a tiny bit. But yeah, what do I have to say about this wheel? The OG Lynx was my favorite wheel ever. I think everybody knows that. But yeah, I was very, very sad when I sold it. Really sad to see it go. But I got this baby and it's been totally worth it. So yeah, what's changed? The plastics, all these plastics, they seem to be a little bit bulkier, and that seems to have given it more rigidity, so you don't get the flex that you used to get. The motor, I'm not a fast rider, so I'm not the best person to judge on like how much faster it is or how much more powerful it is, because I don't ride really fast, as most of you know. However, when I get down to low battery, I know I've got the PWM set and all that, but an old school, an OG rider, we didn't have PWM, so I've got my instinctive PWM, and I was riding at what I thought was pretty low, like I was on like 2 bars left. And I was cruising along and I looked down and I was doing 60 kilometers an hour, which is 40 mile an hour. And I was really surprised. And yeah, I know you can do that on the OG one, but going by the feel of the motor, like, is kind of how us OGs do our internal PWM readings and stuff. And it felt like what the OG one felt like when I was doing about 50 kilometer hours, or like 30 something mile an hour. So I could feel the power in that one. But what else is there? Headlight, same as the Oryx. It's alright. I like the OG Lynx headlight, but you have to be onto it, like up and down. But you got to do that with most lights these days anyway. What else is there? Below the pedals, I haven't. I've got my little pit zoom lights down here. I think the stability is quite good. Usually I do my lifter hill style to eliminate wobbles, but I've found myself just riding flat-footed on this most of the time, because, you know, there's not giving me any feelings like I'm going to do that. The handles are a little bit better, more tucked out of the way, don't hit your knees on them. The stand's retractable, which is really good. Don't have to worry about dropping into bowls anymore. And what you probably all mostly want to know about is the suspension. As you can see down here, we've got Lipikim suspension now, and under these little panels, I'll see how hard it is to get them off. I'm probably doing that wrong. Get out of there. Not making it easy, am I? I should probably learn how to do it before there we go. Under here we've got all our adjusters, so you can do your compression and your rebound. I'll put that back on in a minute. And under here we've got your little valve. And when I first got it, I was like, this is really plush, like it feels beautiful to ride. And yeah, I was a little concerned about what it was going to be like on jump, so, but yeah, Timmy had a little bit of a play around with it, put some extra air, like they come at 50 psi and they recommend 30 to 50 psi, but I think we're at 70 now, and it's quite a bit firmer, so it's better for jumps. But like, as it was beautiful for cruising, but like I was more worried about the hard landings and stuff, because I love to hit the jumps when I get down the skate park or whatever, you know. It's good fun, you know, but can't really do that on Oryx. But yeah, like this Lynx S, honest verdict, look, it's my new favorite ever wheel. I mean, I really love the OG Lynx though, but like this is probably my new favorite, because it is a little bit better, you know. So yeah, I'll probably sell the Oryx now, because I got my Pit Zoom charger and my Lynx S, and it's just so much fun to ride that, like, it sounds bad because the Oryx is such a fantastic wheel, but like I don't really like riding the Oryx anymore, because I just want to ride the Lynx S, you know, like, so. But I'll put a few more miles on the Oryx, but I might sell it, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, my verdict, well, I can't give it a 10 out of a 10 because there's always room for improvement, but I'll go a solid 8 out of 10. And I'll put the OG Lynx, which was my favorite, at a 7.7. But yeah, totally recommend it. And if you don't have the money but you got an OG and you want to check out the new suspension, you can buy that from Next Gen, or order through your retailer somehow. But yeah, I'm pretty bloody happy with it. So if you're thinking about it, see if you can try one. You know, it's always best if you can try one first, but if you can't, you are not going to be disappointed in this wheel. So give it a go. All right, EC Wheeler out.